Look at her flapping in the breeze, boys. Beautiful. Welcome back to Pit 10, y'all. Made it in a wheat field today. So, day one. Yesterday was day one, but day one were issues, so we're in it today, actually. Alex is way over there. Trying to get to him. So he's way over and trying to get to him right now. He planned on us cut this bottom, but it's cutting so good it won't keep moving. Cut our way around. Just test everything out today, basically. We are going to cut the semi full, cut the grain cart full, and call it a night. It's like 4 o'clock here, maybe? Yeah, 4:30. So we're going to cut the stuff full, and start hauling stuff off the car, kind of go from there. Take it down the creek today. Enjoying the creek today. Bet that bar feels good today. It's like it's in 90s today. She's good and hot outside today. So far, after yesterday's issues, we're running okay. Slight combine fire yesterday, no big deal. And some header issues. I really wasn't really a combine fire, more like a smoke in the cab. Got that straightened out. Got some parts ordered to make a parts run today. Get the parts this morning, like always on first day. Maintenance everything, and well, you know, one of the things we replaced caused trouble. I think Alex said he would have turned the camera on yesterday, but we saw smoking cab, he's more concerned about making sure the combine didn't burn down. So we did not film that yesterday. Didn't film nothing yesterday. We was trying to get the bugs worked out of it because day one's always slow. I don't care how much maintenance and preemptive stuff you do to it. Like I said, one of the things we changed yesterday, one of the maintenance things we did yesterday did not work. So like that sometimes. So I'm gonna put one dump in it just in case it goes. We ain't got a bunch of stuff in it. Well, I think that combine holds 185 bushels, so that's all we'd have in it. We get the shovel up by hand. I almost stopped at French corner and have him come past me. And he's coming back this way, and I can see in the grain tank, so he ain't. I can see in the grain tank, so there wasn't the cab of the combine. Hey, I ain't go all the way in and down there and turn around. I can't turn around right here. I got room down there into the field where you turned around. I'll come back and cut your spot. Alex don't come back and cut my spot, turn around. I can't turn around right here. Now I got turned around. I was gonna sit here and chase him for a little while and cut 5 loads out of that. No, 6 loads out of that. Is that right? Wait, maybe 6. Heck, I can't remember. I got the first dump in there. My combine. Gonna go up here and unload it. Make sure the auger's working right. Alex did the test run the other day empty, so it did run. Didn't shake the fire out of the grain cart, so we think it's good. We just haven't put it in the load yet, so we're gonna put it in the load and make sure we're good. Then we know we are good. That's what we're waiting for right now. So this will be the last test. I can't remember my distance on this truck. I can't remember my distance really. Get my distance right here on her. There we go. Out her down. Give them PTO. She's running. Open the gate up some. Gate. PTO. Okay, push out the press what she does. Oh, look at that. Nice. Smooth. Oh yeah. I don't hear any weird rattles out of it. I think she's good. 6 o'clock here. We're running an hour and a half. semi will be full with this load right here. And talked to around here, they're gonna be open till 7 tonight, but in all honesty, I think we're gonna fill stuff up and call it a night. They're open from 8 to 4 tomorrow, so we'll run tomorrow, runs uptown tomorrow. And Sunday they will be closed, but we have everything full again tomorrow night probably. And haul stuff off Monday, then I can get to moving the hay Sunday, picking this hay up I got in the field. Also, it's my wife's birthday, and now it's my birthday day too. So it may be good for us not to be out all night long tonight. But it may be best for us to go home before it gets too late. Since it is our birthday, since it is birthdays and all. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Much I want to keep running, I think that's probably best time. Well, yeah. Semi's full, we will tarp her up and get ready to start filling the dump truck up. Good and full. Yeah, it's good and full. Yep. She's good and full. Good and full. Alright, we'll get out and throw a tarp over her. Work on the dump truck up there next.
Welcome back to Bed 10, y'all. Out in the wheat field. Been cutting about a day. Been trying to go for 3 days. And had some little problems. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. I gotta get down here and put a bolt on this real quick. Gotta put a bolt on this guard. And we'll just leave it like right there. We'll just tighten the darn thing up. Got Jesse going, him and Dylan. They run the grain cart right now. So we just got a little bit of this end opened up. So I said that we've been struggling on the struggle bus. We've been trying to cut for 3 days. We really just cut 1 day. Really half a day yesterday. We tried to start Wednesday. And we got down here Wednesday, but I had to put a new AC fan motor up under this buddy seat. The old one had a burn shot, and it got to where it was screaming. Like about every 30 minutes, that thing would scream like a mashed cat. And I knew that would eventually cause a fire under the seat. So I put a new blower motor on it Wednesday, got down here Thursday, and me and Dad got to running right before lunch. And I had just opened the field up by the road. Got out to move some equipment, got back in the combine and thought, man, it smells smoky in here. That's crazy. I was like, I'm just, I'm just paranoid. I'm smelling weird things. I mean, there's a sawmill right over there, and they're burning junk wood. So I was like, I'm just smelling that. So I got out, got back in to put my stuff in there, my cooler and water jug and whatnot. And then right here, right down under my feet, there's a crack, a little big gap about like that, between the buddy seat and the main floor. And I swore, I was like, I swear I see smoke coming out of that, like a little puff of smoke. And for like a split second, I thought, oh man, I can just leave it, it's fine. But I got screwdrivers and stuff here in the floorboard, or my little toolbox. I was like, well, I better unscrew that and just check it. So I took the buddy seat off. There's 2 fan motors, felt one, it was fine. Felt the other, went to touch the other one to replace, and smoke just boiled out of it. So I tried not to panic. I unplugged it. As soon as I unplugged the power for it, it quit smoking. Got it out, threw it on the floor, poured a bunch of water on it. It was on fire on the inside, that new fan motor. It melted some of the plastic in here. But I got all that fixed. So that was all day Thursday. Run around, got another fan motor. Well, it turns out it was the wrong one. So yesterday morning, I ended up taking the burn-up fan and my fan with a bad burn in it, and taking those 2 apart and putting them together, making one. Cause what they tell me, they could have the parts here later on, which is Saturday to come today. So oh, and then we had to change cutter bars too. Cutter bar was slap wore out. I mean, it wasn't slap wore out, but the knives were not cutting good at all. It was actually tearing some of the wheat. Instead of cutting it, it was tearing it off. So me and Dad spent all yesterday morning changing the cutter bar and taking those 2 fan motors and building one. Sent the wife on a parts run this morning. All my stuff come in, but my Frankenstein fan I got going on. So since everything's running like it is, we ain't changing nothing.
Well, there goes Alex. Me and Dylan are gonna run the grain cart here for a minute. We done hauled off 2 loads in semi this morning, left over from yesterday. Big Don's bringing the dump truck down here in a minute. We'll fill it up, let him go on. Yeah, I'll be able to catch another load fill a semi up, and haul it back to town. So we're chasing him down. I got 1 dump in here already, and grain cart. He'll put another one in me, and I'll fill the red dump truck up, which Don's bringing, and then let him haul that to town, and then we'll put 2 more in this grain cart, and I'll fill the semi up, and I'll haul that to town. And it's like 11 o'clock here. 10:40. So good start today so far. Got 2 loads cut the combine so far today. He's about to the longest pass in this field, I would say. He's getting close to being halfway through this field, I think the way we got it cut. I'm not really sure. I can't tell.
Well, folks, I had to ditch my rider. Had to kick him out. I said, "Get out of here, boy. Go on, get." No, I didn't do that. Well, I did. Got AC problems. Got the fan figured out. Get it working. So right now, stop to check the pressure where my gauge is. My pressure's fluctuating weird. So it's building like 400 pounds on the high side and 10 on the low side. And it'll stick like that for a minute, then it'll shoot through. So I got AC for about 10, 15 minutes, and then no AC for about an hour. It's pretty warm in here. It ain't horrible. I've rode in a lot hotter things. But back to that pressure fluctuating on my AC, pretty sure my expansion valve is starting to stick. And does the local dealer have one? No. Why would they keep a part in? So it's on order, and it might be here Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever. But I'm just gonna keep trucking along, just sweat a little bit, stay hydrated, plenty of water. I know right now it said the radio said it was 90 outside, and it feels cooler outside than it does here in the cab. Of course, right now, the AC has died again, so I got it turned off. I'll have it off for about 20 minutes to flip it back on. And then we should have AC again for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Not the ideal situation. It's good weather to run wheat, so we're gonna run it. The stuff up here on the hill is running real good. Stuff down there in the creek bottom, a little bit thinner. But as much rain that we got over the winter, I kind of expected it to be like that. And I'm kind of thinking, so this wheat is spread this thin. You can see it's tall, then low, then tall, then low, then tall and low. It's kind of got this wave like this all the way across the field. This farm does. The other farm that we got wheat on does not have that wave to it. But I told them to double spread it When I mean double spread, so to get wheat to spread good, if you're going to spread disc it in, you run a half array, and you run your, I think they throw them spreaders so 60 foot, so you run 60, do all the way across the field, and then you come back and cut that path in half and spread a half rate on that right there. That way you get even coverage. I know they did it on other farm because I was down there disking when they spread it. I don't think they did it on this farm, the way it looks. You can see my crooked sprayer tracks where I was kind of not paying attention. Running us a nice angle through here. Got the angle cut that way when I plant it. Hopefully I'll be able to see my marker arm mark. If I cut the same direction I'm planting, it's hard for me to see my marker arm mark. Maybe one day I'll, you know, become a big boy and get me some auto steer. I will say again, the sprayer paid off. So I was able to come back and spray my fungicide at a later date. So you can see my tracks running right through there. They're kind of crooked, but it's all right. All my Jimmy rig parts are working. I got a Frankenstein AC motor down there. I got a homemade piece over here, end cap. Had one break and made one. Wife picked a new one up today, but we ain't gonna stop putting it on. We're just gonna keep running.
Fill him up. I had to watch, make sure I don't run over the side over there. We'll get him filled up, and we will go catch outs. I'm gonna catch 2 more, and that will fill the semi up, and I'll take her back out the semi. Okay, let's get out here and find out, see where he's at. I don't know exactly where he's at. See, everything's cut over here. He may be off the top of this hill. He may be down on the bottom down there. That would be nice if we can get stuff cut and everything filled up. We actually can move equipment tomorrow to the next farm and move the combine, just leave it over there. Everything needs to move. So we start cutting over there Monday. Got this field, another field up through the tree line over here. Then there's like a 4-acre field. We got to hit the dirt road and come back out on top of this, across the creek over here. But hit the road, don't come around, come back up to it. That's about a 1.5-mile road trip. Oh yeah, he's off the hill. He's off of her. Oh no, he's right here. So he's getting in the short roads now. And the short runs. Well, we done with this for long. Granary is closed for today. So it's 5 o'clock here now. I think it is. Yeah, it's close enough. 5. Got 1 dump truck full. Gonna fill the other dump truck and fill up the semi, and then we're all gonna call it a day. Looks like Alex has finished this big field up. So looks like he's done. He got this corner back here done, way back over there. So he finished that a while ago, while I was gone. Alex over rubbing his blue butt, standing in front of the combine saying raw. Probably sweating through his underwear today.
All right, folks, we have finished the big field back here. We're gonna go to auger. Nope, too close, too close. Better back up a smidge. Now we'll fold the auger back. Now we'll fold it back. All right, we finished up the big field. When you started opening up the little patch back in here and get to it, you notice I look pretty sweaty? I am. Yeah, heat stroke's not set in yet, but boy, she's close. I'm just kidding. It is hot in here though. It is super duper hot.
We'll sneak through this gap here, we cut the fence, and head on to the next field over here.
Trees back in here. Yeah. AC is taking spells of working and not working. Pretty swampy right now, pretty swampy. Not the ground, but myself, personally. Y'all were wondering. Sticking everywhere, everything's sticking everything. So we got back here, wheat looks really good, then garbage. This little spot right through here, found it out. So there's a pond on somebody else's property. When it overflows, it flows into these woods and then spills into this field. Every time I fix it where it don't go in this field, it blows it back out. It's one of them ongoing battles. But it really messes the wheat up. Plus side is, it's dry enough over we'll get beans planted. Usually we plant corn down here, the corn drowns out. We have been rolling on it though. Been rolling hot and heavy. Probably covered, I'd say there was probably 6 Jaegers left in the other field. We did that. And there's about 20 down here. If we can get this knocked out today, it's right at 5 o'clock. Our local granary is closed for the day. Well, they got some tail unders dragging in, but they're closed for the day. But this wheat right here looks really good. It's yielding well. I did have a little bit lodge right over there and fell down. I could just cut it headed south and get it up. But we got it up.
Okay, this field here, then you look through a tree right over there, you may be able to see it. There's that wheat field right there on the side of the trees. But you got pretty good off the creek. That's the field we'll make a road trip about a mile, maybe a mile and a half around, come back around it to get to it.
I'm here just sweating to death. It's all right, light shirt, you know. You made it work. You know, done a gallon of water down for the day. A little more than a gallon. A gallon and a half of water. Not to mention the sports drinks I've been sucking on. Try to stay hydrated. And yeah, see if it wants to be cool for a minute. So it's that, I'm like 90% sure it's that suspension valve getting bad. You know, it's old combine. Yeah. I said it out loud, it's an old combine. She's got her quirks. AC is not something you don't want to be not working properly in the summertime where you're cutting the wheat. Oh, there we go. That's some cold right there. We'll have cold in about 5, maybe 10 minutes if we're lucky. I mean, cold is probably blowing like 75-degree air. It's probably, I don't know, 100 in here. 95, 100. I don't know. It's hot. It feels like a daggone sauna. It's 90 plus outside, and you get out of the combine, it feels cool outside. That's how hot it is in here. Y'all don't worry about me. I grew up scrapping equipment with busted AC my whole life. You know, because you gotta go. Jesse down here in the 47 field Kill Brothers cart, which is working like a boss. The new flighting is running like a champ. Finally got the bearings and stuff in for it, got it all fixed up. I mean, it just spits the grain out like you ain't kidding. Like a darn fire hose. That cart was a good buy. Yeah. So, you know, it's like little improvements every year, little improvements. We got that grain cart back in the fall. That thing was a super duper buy. We lucked out and found that grain cart in an area where a 600 bushel cart is considered a small cart. So he's able to get it, and I think a really good price for what it is. Yeah. That lukewarm air coming out now, or kind of cool air, feels good. Well, when the AC don't work like this, it reminds me of the falls cutting hay in the old 2955. when AC would die. It just die. Since those days, we just fix our own AC stuff now. Order stuff, fix herself. Works a lot better. The new cutter bar, boy, she is really sawing on it good. Looks like we need to change. Looks like we need to put all new guards on it. That'd be something to do before fall sets in. Change all the guards on this. They're at the point they're wore pretty good. They need to be changed. Got the last little pass of this field. Well, I say that looks like I judged my distance wrong. Oh, I missed a dab right there. Oh, boys, missed her. There we go. Now we'll go get that little dab we left. There we go. Boom, that field's done. Back over to the next field. Get it back in this one. We'll get squared up on this and start hammering on it. We'll probably just cut over to the green grass, turn around and come straight back this way. We getting down the short runs in this field, folks. Yes, we're just playing on this phone. I ain't paying attention. All right, got us done with this field. We're gonna go drop ahead. We gotta drive way back around the road to get to the last field. Way back here to Will, folks. There's Jesse playing on his phone. And there's the last little dab we got to hit. Save the best for last. What you down with? Better low and slow. Try not to jump the combine off. Boom! We done. Got her knocked out. We're golden. Got wheat done on 2 farms. We got 2 left. That being said, if you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Like always, good Lord willing, catch you on the flip side. Until the next.